Hi guys, welcome back. So if you guys haven't met Mishack, you need to go to the first video that we did that we posted a few days ago. And today we're back again for another video, and we are talking about CVs and platforms that you can actually apply for jobs. So first one, which platforms are trusted platforms for people to actually apply for jobs?
Hi guys, once again. So we've got a few, Michelle. We've got a few. I mean, people need to go out there themselves. Even if you go on Google and you say, but again, recruitment platforms,
Yes.
for an example, then you will get a few. You will get a few. So I've got a few here that I can remember on top of my head. We've got Indeed.
Okay, that's Indeed.com.
Indeed.com.
I found it a bit like I can say
Look, it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, I've for an example, I don't particularly use it,
Okay.
but I know when I post job ads there,
Yes.
I will get a number of responses.
Are they credible responses, like people that apply for jobs?
I've placed from Indeed.
Okay.
So it's okay. It's not bad. It's not
It's
bad.
okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
And then we've got your hotel.com, which is the one you like the most.
Yeah, I've gotten
Yes,
a lot of jobs
yes.
through that one.
And then we've got Career Junction,
Okay.
we've got Pnet, we've got Job Monster. There's quite a few. Now, here's this one that I really, really love. This one is very close to my heart because it's worked for me. I've never had to look for a job. I think ever since I registered on it. You know,
Sure.
it's
Never
been
actually applied.
never.
Sure. Okay.
Ever. All the jobs that I've had over the last years is through LinkedIn. I get like job offers on a regular basis. I think once a month.
And I hear a lot of people talk about.
At the very
I generally know people who have
Yes.
gotten jobs.
At the very least, I get like one job offer. I mean, I can get like four
Sure.
within a month.
That's
job
amazing.
offers. So that's called LinkedIn.
Okay.
A lot of people don't understand how it works. So
Yeah.
LinkedIn, you basically have a Facebook on a more of a professional.
Like a professional basis.
Yes, a professional Facebook, if you like. So it will give you options to put in your details. It basically gives you and allows you to put in as much details as possible. It even allows you to put your job description when you're updating your profile there.
Yeah.
And then it also does give you an option to upload your CV. So people that employers or potential employers can easily type. For an example, I'm a headhunter or recruitment specialist, and if they will click people, I'll be one of those people that will come up on that search. Simple.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. All right. And I mean, we've mentioned only a few of the platforms, and there's so many.
Let's
talk
lot.
about Gumtree. Is Gumtree a thing? Like, do people actually get employed through Gumtree?
I'd never go to Gumtree to look for anyone.
Okay.
I trust and believe that. I mean, I use Gumtree. I like Gumtree. I used to love
What do you
Gumtree
use
for certain things. I mean,
Okay, like buying secondhand
buying
stuff.
products, buying such
Okay.
things. I've bought my couches from Gumtree.
nice.
Quite nice,
Nice.
couches
Okay.
for that matter. But like I said, it's
Job seeking.
it's for. I mean, this is for somebody who's looking for a financial manager for their
Gumtree is not the place that
company.
they put
I
in
mean,
hand.
it's a blue chip company. They're looking for a financial manager. I'm in a recruitment agency. I'm looking for a financial manager for
Yeah.
company X. Do you really think I'm gonna go to Gumtree and look
Yeah.
for people there?
I'm with you.
No.
So I think the idea here is to put your CV and your information at places where the companies that you want to employ you would actually look for someone.
Yes.
So, and also reputable companies. So for instance,
Yes.
a reputable company wouldn't post an ad on Gumtree, but they'll post it on Career Junction or
On-
Pnet
Yes.
or on hoteljobs.com.
Exactly.
Stuff like
Even
that.
on LinkedIn, they also
Oh, yeah,
post jobs there.
definitely
Yes.
they do. Okay, oh, that's super interesting. What else? Facebook jobs. I've seen that's a thing. How's that been working currently? I know and I understand that the model is meant to really function properly, but I think in our country and in the state that we are in, it's not functioning the way that. Do you look for candidates on Facebook jobs?
No, not per se, not per se. Look, guys, I think some of the social media platforms that we have are most likely to be scams. The job offers that you will see there are most likely to be scams because I've seen, some ads on Facebook where you'll be required to pay 100 rands. I mean, you will think to yourself, I mean, it's only 100 rands for me to get a salary,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's not much, but
Yeah.
chances are you're not going to yield any results there, because it's not a platform that a reputable company will go to and look for a candidate. So it's not a good social media platform to actually be, looking for jobs.
And be taking them seriously. And then let's talk about scams. How do you know that this post is a scam?
So most of the time, you may not tell that this job post is a scam, right? But there are such email addresses as Mishack at Outlook, Mishack at Gmail, Mishack at Hotmail, at Ymail, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the chances?
So ideally, a recruitment agency would obviously have a registered and a proper email address and a website. You can find them on Google.
Definitely.
They have to be reputable.
Yes.
So you need to do your research when you're actually looking for a job, so you don't get scammed. Because I've heard scary stories about it.
No. I understand. I mean, I've back in the day, I've gone to I've gone to one organization in Joburg, and I was not familiar with Joburg. I never liked Joburg. I grew up in Johannesburg, but I never really liked Joburg. So one time I was working, and at the time I was a call center consultant, and I was looking for a job opportunity to move from that particular company I was in. And I remember when I got there, a very dodgy place. You can tell, when it's a very dodgy place. And unfortunately, because at that time I was not stranded, I could tell by the time I walked in that there's no ways. I mean, I work for a call center. There's no ways in hell that it could be in that particular platform. It could be in that environment, and the recruitment process entirely, you're required to pay 150 for your CV. They will train you for 2 weeks and look for jobs for you. And I said, no. So basically any job ad that will require you to pay money at the end of the day, that's not it. And again, there are people out there that are receiving text messages being told that you've been shortlisted for this particular job, and they actually go there. But when you really think about it, you don't remember applying for a position at that particular location. Where are you going? Yes.
Okay, that's very funny. So, and look, I've seen a lot of job posts in Joburg CBD and people being called for interviews. And I think my biggest thing is determining that it is scams, that you don't have to go there, because sometimes some people that go there don't make it back.
Exactly.
You never actually know what's going to happen there. So it's really important to take note on that email thing. Do your research, Google the company, call the company offhand, just kind of figure out who they are. Do they have a website?
Exactly.
Are they reputable? Go on LinkedIn and look for them. And I think reputable companies would actually have a LinkedIn account. So that is important to look for. Cool. Now let's talk about the CVs, because I know every job will require you to send a CV. We've had this conversation before on this channel, but it was more from a strategic point of view on how to structure it. But I really want to know from a recruitment perspective, what are the important things one needs to consider in a CV, and also what structure makes it easier? Yes, you're employable, you've got these amazing things on your CV, or you want, but you also need that CV etiquette. What is that?
Actually, when we first met, we were speaking to a young, a young group of individuals, and you remember I touched a lot on the fact that people don't do their own CVs. So you get a professional, you get somebody who says, I'm a typist to do a CV for you, but
it's an internet cafe.
Yes, but when you go and collect your CV, you just pay them whatever fee they charged you, and you take your CV,
you don't check
and then you start distributing it. You don't double check your details, you don't do such things. So that's where the problem is. So first of all, please make sure that your details are correct. Spelling errors and such things, grammar and such things, they're not much of a deal, but to some finicky recruiter out there, they will not shortlist you based entirely on that. Now, coming back to what you just said, people may have, the greatest of experience, have done well in the past, but have CVs that don't best present them. This reminds me of a candidate that I had for a VP corporate finance. So it's a senior VP corporate finance. The guy had the experience, had everything, but when I looked at his CV, he had his CV as though he's just a general worker.
Sure.
You understand what I'm saying? So if it is if it was somebody else, or if I was from that particular company, I would have not shortlisted this guy. But because I saw this guy has worked for a great organization, called the guy, and then also find out they're more than qualified for the job.
Yes.
So what you should have on your CV is as follows. So I've got a few things that I've noted down for you guys here. So CV formats. You have to have your name and surname in full.
Bingo.
Hello. And then you've got to obviously have your contact details. So your contact details must be reachable contact details. Now it's very important that you put an alternative number as well. So just in case they can't get a hold of you on your mobile number, then they can call somebody else.
Your mother,
yes,
sister,
it could be anybody.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Somebody who's closest to you.
Because before when I was job seeking, I always felt like I can't put anyone else's number because people want to talk to me, and I felt like that would decrease my chances of getting employed if a recruiter or an employer can't actually get straight through to me.
No. So remember that the whole point of you having your contact details there is so that when we pick up the phone and call you because we like your CV, we can get a hold of you, we can reach you.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I mean, we would call, I remember, we would call parents, for when we were looking for consultants. And then we are human, guys, we are human. When we call and when we realize that actually this is not a person that we're looking for based on their CVs, our parents can't even speak English.
Yeah.
Like I said, we are human. We will tell, oh, ma, kunjani, ngicela ukukhuluma no Michelle, ukhona Michelle. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And they will always give you the phone.
So you guys reaching my mother will not make me less
No.
Okay.
No. Sometimes you have a number that's on your CV that's no longer active. Your mother has the new number.
Yes.
She hasn't changed numbers. What are the chances that your mom will change numbers in 5 years?
Yes. Yeah.
It's not really much.
And I think on that, sorry, just before you go, I think on that, I'm going to pose a question. How often should people update their CVs?
So we'll get there. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So in terms of your contact details as well, Mishack, there's an email address, guys. Half of you guys, not even half of 90% of us in South Africa, we've got Facebook. Back then, Facebook never required you to have a number.
Yeah,
you needed an email, an email account to create it. So how many of you guys have got email addresses? Have them there. Have them there. I mean, right now, I recruit for the most senior positions. These guys are always busy. They're always busy. So half the time when I call them, they're not there. So what do I do? Reach them on email.
Does your email address count? So, like, personally for me, when I've been in positions where I need to recruit people, I've refrained from contacting people that have funny emails, like 123 Amex at Hotmail, because then I'm like, this is probably not a real person.
No. Remember, guys, that when you create an email account,
it represents you.
You're probably 19, 18 years of age. You get what I'm saying? So we don't use that against you. Just as long as when I send you an email, you will receive that email and respond to it. Okay. That's all.
So it doesn't matter, like.
No, you can have. I mean, my email address is mish.smooth.
Okay, that's not.
You understand? And I've seen worse.
I have seen worse, and I'm refrained from calling people because I was just like, I'm not too sure if this is the right thing.
But remember, what is the point of contact details? Is so that we can contact you. How we contact you, that doesn't really matter as long as we've gotten a hold of you. And then, guys, now here's what's important. Another thing, you need to put in your ID number or your date of birth. Guys, putting your ID number on your CV eliminates a lot of problems. It's not an issue. We're not going to do anything with your ID number. For security purposes, some of you guys don't do it. Then put your date of birth, because it does not help me if I'm looking at your CV and I like your CV, but I don't know how old you are.
That makes sense. But what do you do that? What do you use the ID for? Like if I put my birth date as opposed to my ID, does it really matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It does not matter.
Okay.
It does not matter. Just as long as we have your date of birth.
So you know how old I am.
So that we know how old you are. It helps us a lot. Languages. You need to put in the languages that you can speak. Guys, there's no need for you guys to have that table that you guys normally have. Speak excellent, good, speak right. No. There's no need for it. We don't need that.
That's what they teach us in high school.
But that's in high school. You get what I'm saying? So just put in the languages that you can speak and understand only. Done. Don't speak right in no. Primary language, like I said in the first video we did together, it's English. So if you can speak
at the top.
yes, if you can speak isiZulu and Setswana, and that's great. We're not going to require you or request you to send an email about Setswana. So there's no point for you guys to say read, speak, fair. No, none of that. Just put in the what you call this, the languages that you can speak.